It's just a heads up that a viewer sent me a link for an even cheaper source of this stone I've been recommending on Amazon. Is now like $15 or 15 something. Amazing. I'm still shocked that this is that inexpensive. It is a very high quality stone as far as I can tell. I mean, what can I say? You know, it works. It works well. It's two-sided. It's 1,000 on one side and 250 on the other. You can cut one end off since it's 8 inches long, make an axe puck, and still have a full 6-inch stone left, which is plenty long. I don't really feel a need to have any longer than that. As an axe puck, they're excellent. They cut super fast, and it goes to 1,000. As far as I know, there's no axe puck on the market that has this fine of a grit. And you can pop this, once you make it the right size and everything, grind off the corners a little, you can pop it into 2 mayonnaise lids with a wet rag and carry it into the field. It's nice and light, it's small, it cuts fast, it cuts fine. What's not to like? Well, it wears out, and that's why I'm replacing this. This is down to about 3/16 of an inch on the coarse side, so not much life left in that. It's a little small. For some people it might be a little small. I mean, I've used an axe puck a lot, so I adapted to it pretty quick. I thought it would be more of a problem than it is. It's square, which is a little bit odd, but again, that just didn't turn out to be a problem. I also don't keep it flat because the axes I'm sharpening are sharpened to a convex bevel, so it doesn't really matter that much if it's flat. So as an axe puck, I think it's outstanding. In fact, I kind of doubt you could beat it. If anyone knows of any other axe pucks besides this, the Arctic Fox, the Wetterlings / Gransfors, which is the same one, just branded in 2 different ways, and then all the cheap ones like the Lansky and stuff, let me know. I think there was someone else making them out of Japanese Waterstones. If anyone knows who that is or has a contact, please let me know, because I would like to test everything that's out there against this and see how it does. Because this is $5. $5 for this, plus the extra $10 you get a 6-inch sharpening stone that you can use in the house or for your other tools. The disadvantage, they wear fast. You know, if you look at maybe a diamond plate sharpener, they stay flat their entire life, and they have certain advantages, but they also cost a lot of money, and if you get a good one, they really cost a lot of money. So you might end up spending like $70 on a single grit of I don't know what they cost, I'm just kind of guessing. And this, you know, obviously $10 or whatever it comes out to is a lot cheaper. Now with the wearing issue, one option that I might start leaning this direction myself just to save the stone from wearing as fast is to use a file and occasionally hit the cheeks with a file like every so many sharpenings. I tend to sharpen my cheeks. Most of the time I sharpen my axe, especially at home before I go out. If I'm just in the field, I might just touch it up with the fine side a couple times. But I tend to go back on the cheeks and work them quite a bit, so that does wear this out pretty fast. So the other option is to do, you know, sharpenings with the fine side every so often and more on the edge, and then work the cheeks back with an axe with a file. The file that I've been recommending is the Bahco Farmer's file. It has a coarse side, which is good for reworking and reshaping axes, and it has a fine side that could be used more for that kind of like coarse sharpening. This is also sometimes called an axe. This configuration is sometimes called an axe file as well, with the double cut on one side and the fine cut on the other side. And it's just a good all-around file. For someone who doesn't have like a file, this is a good first file. I think it's under $20. But you don't want to go cheap with files. Like you know, you're not likely to find anything quality anymore in a hardware store. So yeah, there you go. Obviously I'll leave Amazon links in the description. I don't push product very much, and I don't do a lot of reviews because I don't want people to fall into this like gear obsessed mindset and just thinking about and researching and buying gear all the time and saving for gear when they should be out just using the stuff. But you know, what more fundamental skill is there than sharpening? You know, if you use an axe, you need a decent way to sharpen it. If you sharpen any tools, your knife or everything, you need decent tools to sharpen that. And these are products that I can really stand behind that are basic, like essential tools for everybody. You know, how many tools and processes are there that you're just dead in the water if you can't sharpen a tool? A lot, a whole lot. this won't necessarily be everything that you need. It's only 1,000, but if you get a strop and some polishing compound, it actually probably could be. So that's something to think about, but it's a good start anyway. So that's it, just a heads up. And if anyone has any other quality axe bucks they know about besides the Arctic Fox and the Wetterlings / Grand Spores, let me know. And if anyone has a Grand Spore / Wetterlings they can lend to me, and if you mail me that just to do like test it and do a review, I'll mail you back one of these square, you know, stones that I make out of these as a thank you, because I just want to try them, and they're like 50 bucks or 60, I don't know what they are, 40 to 60 bucks or something like that, and no way I'm gonna pay that for an axe buck at all, let alone just to test it. But I would like to compare everything that's on the market, especially against this, and kind of settle the question of what's the best and what's the best value and what's the thing that is going to work the best even if it costs more, etc., and so on, so people can make informed decisions. Yeah, that's it.